Hello again, and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. I am Zarkoon, and today I have a really great battle for you. Now, the title's probably a little bit of a spoiler. I do get a Kraken in this game, but the other part of the title is, well, you know what? I'll point it out when it happens. Alright, so we are on Estuary. Very small map. Very compact map. And so my first move here is going to be to reverse ever so slightly, but only so I can turn my ship and get a little bit of a better angle without giving away my position to the enemy who has spawned over there. That destroyer on my team is sailing out, and he is going to spot the enemy. And since I am concealed behind this island, I will have plenty of time to decide how I want to maneuver away from the island so I can get shots on the enemy team. So the friendly destroyer spots a Warspite B along with a cruiser out there. A destroyer briefly also appeared spotted, but he has vanished. So, oh, there he is again. Not sure exactly what destroyer that is. I know there are two in this game. There's a Farragut and a Matsuki. Both quite dangerous to me, especially the Matsuki, which can torpedo me before I even see it. And I will tell you that I am going to meet both of these destroyers over the course of this game, and both of them are going to try their best to kill me. But first we have this Furutaka approaching, and he presents a mortal danger to my destroyer teammate. He has actually taken out my destroyer teammate, so that is unfortunate. We have already lost our eyes on this side of the map, and one ship is down. Not a fabulous start to the battle, especially when the first ship to go is the only destroyer on your team. So, we're going to take some shots at this furry taco over here, and somehow this salvo overshoots him. I cannot remember ever having done that before, but there you go, I did. But I believe he is about to turn and expose broadside to me. Perhaps he believes that over-aimed shot is indicative of my regular aiming skills. It is not, and he is going to find that out the hard way now that he has exposed his broadside. Pop him real good there for a 12k damage salvo and a citadel, up to 14,000 damage. Not extremely high numbers, but this is a good start. Now, look at this, we have got a Congo approaching completely broadside. So we're going to see if we can't punish him the way we did the furry taco just a second ago. And alas, no. But decent salvo. About 10,000 damage there, so not bad. Alright, furry taco wants some more. He has creeped out past the island. He is still exposing a ridiculous amount of broadside. My guns are almost reloaded, and he has come to a complete stop, which means, that's right, he's going to reverse. I anticipate this just as the guns reload, take the shot, and there he goes. First kill of the match. Now, time to turn my attention to the Congo. But wait! A destroyer has appeared in our base, and it is the Matsuki, which is a big problem. I am spamming the chat wheel. Somebody needs to shoot him on my team, preferably this Omaha, who seems more concerned with launching his torps fruitlessly, I believe, at that enemy Congo. Meanwhile, the Matsuki has launched his torpedoes at me, but he launched them on the course that I was reversing in, so they all miss. My secondaries are getting a couple hits on the Matsuki, resetting his capture progress, but he's about to go behind this island and disappear, and I'm not able to have any shots on him. And I've got a Farragut over there and a Congo right in front of me. So I am in a bit of a sticky situation here. I don't even know how this happened. Just all of a sudden this enemy team appeared. And they are... Well, this Congo is about to die here. I'm not even going to focus my attention on him. I want to see if I can get shots on the Farragut. Nope. And in fact, my secondaries take out the Congo for the second kill. No, maybe the secondaries didn't take him out. Maybe it was my fire. Either way, I got the kill. And now I am spamming my team to please, I implore you, defend the base. It is nearly, it's about a quarter capped already. And I'm a big old slow battleship, and you know, it's difficult to get back in the base, especially if I'm going to be facing a Matsuki. Ooh, that Warspite B over there does get a nasty hit on me. That's unfortunate. I don't want another one of those, and my return salvo to him was not as great as the shot he got on me. So luckily there's a smoke screen there obscuring his view. He can't see me anymore. I'm going to be able to reposition myself, and I am going to have to try and protect the base myself. That Omaha is gone, and all I have near me to my starboard side there are two other battleships, neither of whom I assume is inclined to go contest the base with a Matsuki and potentially a Farragut in there. But the Matsuki has the base 3/4 of the way capped. Luckily, a friendly cruiser is approaching from the western side of the map, so he is going to hopefully be a help. Now here's this Farragut taking pot shots at me, and look at that angle that he's presenting. That's kind of cute. I don't know if he thinks he can bounce these shells, but he's about to find out he can't. And in fact, giving me that angle caused two of those shells to actually arm, along with the 3 over-penetrations I had there, and do significant damage to him. So perhaps he has learned to rethink his strategy when fighting enemy battleships. Don't angle at them, and probably you'll want to fire from the cover of smoke, because now I'm not messing around anymore. I got the HE loaded, and the shots are off at the direction of the Farragut. Almost kill him. 1 shot left, and he goes down. Now that just leaves the Matsuki, who almost has the base completely capped. But here he is. I don't know if his smoke's on cooldown. I mean, he hasn't smoked up for a long time from what I can tell. I don't know what he's doing here, but my secondaries hit him and reset him, and I guess he's just trying to win harder. But he lost. Down he goes. Yeah, I don't know exactly what he was thinking. He was literal seconds away from capping our base and winning the game for his team. But I was able to take him out. He failed. That is 4 kills to my name, only 60,000 damage done. But keep in mind that a good majority of that damage was done against the 2 destroyers on the enemy team, both of whom I killed in a battleship while they were in our cap. So, not bad on my part, if I do say so myself. I more or less single-handedly just saved the game for my team because the enemy destroyers decided they needed to win harder. And I say single-handedly, I know there was a cruiser and another battleship near enough to shoot both of those destroyers, but it really didn't seem like any of them were able to hit them. But, alright, anyway, moving on. We've got the Warspite B out there presenting some broadside. So take a pot shot at him with the front 2 guns, and I miss. But I am more concerned with killing this Aoba over here, who I believe I can kill rather easily in order to get the Kraken Unleashed medal. I just need to clear this island and actually get some shots on him. But if I can't kill the Aoba, there is a very low health Galicinaire over there who I might be able to take out and get the Kraken. So we'll see what happens here. Aoba presenting broadside to me. So, fire off the rear turrets, and not a whole lot to show for it. Let's see if we can't make this next shot better. Ah yes, significantly better. 12,000 damage and a citadel, but not enough to finish him off. That honor goes to the friendly Congo. The Aoba is now down, and the Warspite B is going to be the focus of my next few salvos here. Now, the Warspite and I cannot see each other because this island is between us, and I notice I do have a friendly ship pushing up on my port side there, so I am going to allow him to push up first and get eyes on this Warspite. Now I take the first shot immediately upon spotting the Warspite, but I misjudge his speed, and most of those shots miss. So I'm lining up the second shot with a little bit more lead. That one hits and gives me the Confederate Award. Meanwhile, the friendly battleship to my port side has extended far enough past the island, and the Warspite has shot his guns at him. So now it is my time to make a move. The Warspite is completely, well, almost completely broadside to me. Got 3 out of the 4 guns reloaded, and they hit him for a nasty 24k damage and a citadel. Last gun hits him for decent amount of damage there with 1 penetration and 1 overpen. He is not looking as hot as he was a second ago, but he has angled in with his bow towards me because he does not want to take another citadel. But he's got 2 battleships and I think a cruiser firing at him, so no matter what he does, he's going to be giving broadside to somebody. I'm going to hold my fire because I would like to wait for a little bit better of an angle. And sure enough, he is turning. I'm not sure what his thought process is here. I mean, he can't really angle effectively against anybody in this situation. And unfortunately for him, but very fortunately for me, the shots hit for yet another citadel, take him out, and award me the Kraken Unleashed medal. And now, we come to my final battle. You see, we are winning. It is 3 versus 1. But this guy up here in the Bayern, this captain right here, is the best captain on the enemy team. He, too, right at this very moment, is sitting on a Kraken. We have not met until now. Okay, now he's sitting on a Kraken, now that he just took out the friendly battleship over there. We have not met until this point. He is giving me an awful lot of broadside. But these Bayerns are tricky bastards to shoot at. I honestly hate shooting at them. I mean, look at that. Right into the mid of the hull, upper belt armor, some armor penetrations there, right beneath the, I think, front 2 turrets, and 7,000 damage. I'll tell you what, German science must really be the best in the world. The meme is true. The armor on that thing is freaking ridiculous, and now he is angled against me. And notice the scores. I don't really have to play too aggressively here. As long as I can stay alive for the next minute and 41 seconds, and as long as the friendly cruiser who is capping the enemy base also doesn't die, we are going to win this game. And I was thinking to myself when I killed those 2 destroyers, you know, when you're gonna win, you don't need to win harder, like those destroyers tried to do. They tried to win harder, and they lost. Well, I'm gonna try and win even harder right here. Now, one of my secondary hits did cause a fire on the Bayern. That's important. He has put the fire out, and my secondaries are still shooting at him. He is giving me a really good angle. I am facing him bow on. Get a secondary hit here with another fire. That one is going to stick because he has burned his damage control. This is crucial for what comes up next, because here I go. He's taking out my guns. I take a shot at him, hit him for about 8,000 damage. Pretty good, but not good enough. He is still going to be able to take me out, get another fire at him on the secondaries, with the secondaries. Actually, he might have put that first one out, and this is the second one after he's burned his damage control. So this is the one that sticks. He takes me down, puts his team ahead on points for a moment. 22 seconds left in the game. But note my damage counter. It is still ticking up. Alright? This Emil's coming around the corner. He might get obliterated here. The Bayern is about to fire. He does fire right now. Overpens, and my fire takes him out. So, while that Matsuki might have tried to win hard, I won harder. That could have ended in disaster for me, but it didn't. 6 kills, nearly 4,000 base experience, and great exciting game. Well, if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you next time.